time to reminiscence, and I am grateful to God that we have lived this far in our lives, in our generation, to be able to meet again, renew acquaintances, friendship. It's a sentimental one, but still good as any other time to meet you. I have traveled almost 7 months into the presidency, and I would like to thank you for your help, your support in the months of I struggled to be president. Frankly, I did not really expect to win. But ang problema kasi, hindi naman ako na minimaliit ko yung lahat. But among the 5 of us, nobody was seriously talking about the Mindanao issue. Hindi kasi alam ng, maybe not realized by anybody outside of Mindanao, that this issue about the Moro could create a big fissures in our national life. What you really see, kasi alam ko walang nagsasalita eh. And if nobody was ready to present even an agenda of what to do in Mindanao, mukhang I was not really comfortable because we have suffered terrorism many times. As a matter of fact, the last time in Jan's harap. But because the Davaoenos have endured this kind of disastrous events, parang, well, the slogan is really get back to normalcy as soon as possible. Kaya dito, I've observed, feeling the pulse of the people that parang wala na lang. Or maybe they are not really that scared because nandyan ako yung mayor nila. And for the so many bombings, Davao Airport, Pantalan, we have recovered. And even we are hitting almost 9%, the highest in the Philippines growth. So it's no mean task for the Davaoenos. I do not claim any credit for that. Were it not for the understanding, the concessions that you have given me, good faith, hindi ako aabot dito. And of course also, without the help of the military and the police, I would have struggled more to come to terms ano ang nangyayari sa atin dito. So back to Mindanao. What you maybe saw or seeing now, at least a part of the population, sa Moro, is the Moro nationalism. And that is really because long before Magellan landed in Leyte, bringing with him Christianity, Mindanao was already Islam. Sabi nila to the Moro scholars about 1 century. But I've had the chance to visit Malaysia. At I requested for some time to go to the archives of government. I would place it about mga 70, 60. The entire subjugation sa mga tao dito. And that is why when the Spaniards came to conquer Mindanao, but without bloodshed, pati ang Amerikano, with so many massacres along the way, yung sakit sa puso nila, hindi talaga natatanggal yan. Nandyan yan. It would be foolhardy to really say that it's just 1 century ago. What do we care about? No, it's a deep, deep wound that refuses to go away. Ngayon, inabot tayo because ang delikado kasi dito is not really the armed Moro. Para sa akin, wala yan. I mean, we can go into a massacre also, and the problem is, walang mangyari kasi kung violence lang perpetuate mo, it would become a vicious cycle. And it would never end. Just like what is happening in the Middle East. It is really now a product of the imperialists, the colonialists. Just like what is happening here. Kung hindi sila pumunta dito, maybe by this time, we are all Islam or whatever it is. But at least there is always a God universally for all of the peoples in this planet. Ang sinabi ko lang, mahirap i-deal ito because, just for example, the fishermen. Yung massacre doon sa Sibugay, somewhere, Coron, pumunta doon, maraming mga isda yan, medyo malaki ng konti, yung may mga trapal. Yung style na, sige, sino yung Muslim? Tumabi kayo. Tapos, pagbabarilin yung, ganun ang hatred. And like sa Mensaya, parparahin mo yung, no guys, do not be so sensitive about these things, no? Because my mother, ang mama ko is a mestiza Maranao, Chinese. Ang lolo ko Lam. Ang nanay ko anak ng Maranao lady. So, do not be so sensitive. Wala akong pinapaboran. But I'm just trying to explain that what prompted me to run was really this situation. No? So, we are trying to talk to the MI. And medyo receptive sila. Maybe because matanda na, they have realized. But the problem is every generation produces another set of leaders. The old ones, sila Murad, Japar, and even Noor, is ready to talk, but concessions. Itong mga bago ngayon, and that what scares me, are the scholars. And there are Arabs now in the area of Zamboanga, Hulo, and papuntang Lanao. And itong Maote, we suspect that they have pledged the allegiance to the ISIS. Nagbibidahan yan sila. They are trying to outbid each other dito sa Malaysia pati sa Indonesia. Kung sino yung pinaka-brutal at nasusunod yung parang style talaga nila, the culture of violence, para sa kanila, yun ang dapat mukhang chapter na Lions o JC chapter, ganon dito. And they are showing really the brutality. Now we are faced, that's why I said, I decided to run. Walang nasita. And of course, corruption. Well, run of the mill that we will take care of government, but nobody was really there on the stage with a rage. Walang para sa hindi ko nakikita, yung ayaw ko pang tumakbo, wala akong nakikita na talagang galit sa corruption. Yung nagbumur, ninyo, bakit ginagawa ninyo ito sa amin? So yan ang ano ko. Then I decided one day, doon to my dismay, ayaw ko, marami man kaming abogado dito. But I do not really agree with the Supreme Court, yung sinabi nila na si Grace Po, Pilipino. Because for one semester, pinag-aaralan namin yan sa College of Law. na the only way you can be a natural born is paglabas mo sa womb ng nanay mo. Pilipino ka. Pabalik-balik yun. So I cannot imagine how the Supreme Court arrived at that ridiculous of adopting a treaty or agreement, giving now the foundlings the citizenship of the country where they are found. So, hindi namin makuha and many other decisions of the Supreme Court, which I really take a stand. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit gano'n. So doon ako, actually that was the moment when I said, akong gano'n, tatakbo na lang ako. But I have nothing against Grace. She's a fine lady. I knew her sometime. But yung sinabi niya na hindi kami nag-usap kami, nakalimutan lang siguro niya na may kinukuha ng ibong yung aid ko. Yung conversation namin sa bahay ng mutual friend namin, na mutual friend ni Sunny rin, pati akin. Doon sa kay Berna. So, hindi totoo yung... Pero nag-usap kami, parang tinatansya ko lang, wala silang okay, we will take care of that. But nothing from doon sa iba na yung may galit. Kaya nung nanalo ako, I made my stand. I just made, alam ko, politiko ako. I've been your mayor for 23 years, your congressman, your vice mayor. Hindi, bula yung mga gano'n na you make a monologue in front of people that will take, tapos itong infrastructure. It's an annual implementing. Whether you like it or not, nandyan yan. So, but you have to take care of the other issues. Kaya nung nagsalita ako, sabi ko, I will stop corruption. And I will do it. Pati brad ko dalawa talagang pinatalsik ko. Basta sinabi ko, umalis kayo. Brad ko sa law school. And a host of LTRB. Basta ring regulatory bodies. Puro corruption yan. The least that the government interferes, the better for all of us. I'm trying to minimize, but the next target, which is really urgent, yung police. Saan ba si Rod? John Garcia? Alam mo kasi, whoever really amended the law, alam mo, was a very stupid general. Kung sino yung... Talagang stupido. Yang SP1, SP2, hindi ko talaga maintindihan kung ano yung yawa na yan. Pag sinabi SP1, SP2, SP3, tapos police inspector, senior police, ang mga tao, until now, pati ako presidente, pag sinabi SP1, ano ba yung katumbas dyan sa, magsabi, ano yan sa Lieutenant Colonel, ibalik ko yan, at period ko na, kaya mag-upo ka na doon sa, you sit down there and review the police act. Ibalik mo lang, Rod. Sabihin mo dyan sa crime, ibalik lang yung police first class, constable, tapos sergeant. Bantay ka, hindi ka magpunta doon. Kami naman ni Rod, actually, kasama sa class 61, maniwala ka. Ako, to expelled, ito talsik, ako talsik. Pati si Tamano, apat kami pumunta ng Holy Cross of Digos. Tanginang yan. Pero nakagraduate kami. Siya pumunta sa police and to become a general. Believe ako. Yung si Tamayo naman, naging barangay captain, pero ayaw na ata eh. But tinahanap ko na Rudy kasi magkasabay yan sila eh. Dumating. Kami ni Tikboy ang kasabay. Pumunta doon sa mga Brothers of the Sacred Heart. Kaya hindi man dito, pero sabi, ayaw talaga yung buang, sabi ko, ilang reunion na, inutusan ko yung pulis, pick upin mo, sabihin mo na pinapahuli ka. Huwag mo lang sabihin na dali dito. Buang na yan. Ayaw, sabi ko, many times I've met him, sabi ko, why don't you attend the reunion for old time's sake? So, yun ang I just promise stop corruption, droga, which is really the source of a controversy, which I would not want to talk about because it has generated a lot of emotions there. And it goes into the core of our religion that has to be fixed yet. Pero itong kay Marcos, di ba sa debate, we were asked, I think it was in Cebu, would you allow the burial of Marcos if you win? There were two of us who said yes. Ako, pati si Binay. Yung tatlo, si Grace pati si Santiago, ayaw nila. Lahat ng pangako ko sa inyo, tinutupad ko talaga. I'm hard on corruption, sabi ko. As a matter of fact, in the olden days, it takes you about 2 to 3 years to get your papers from the departments. It could be the DENR, DAR, or whatever. Ngayon, limit kami. It's just a self-imposed rule amongst us sa cabinet. 30 days. I would like to also change the scenario dito sa local. Dito yung panahon ko, 3 days. Business permit, electrical permit, 3 days. And, pagka hindi ko kasi ginawa yan, I do not think that I would have really succeeded by the time if I get to live by the grace of God, kung buhay pa ako. Hindi ko tingin ko ay kung really, may ginawa ako para sa bayan ko. But if I could just change sa local government, kasi dyan ang corruption na marami. Dito sa taas, maasahan ninyo, wala yan. As clean as it could ever be. Pero yung sa baba, yung mga director, yan yung mga registrar, whether the updates or register sa civil register. Yan yung mga corruption because they just simply, either they are not there, kaning mga director, at even dito, after lunch, mawala na. So, saan si director magpirma? Magpunta lang doon ng... So, I'll be warning them. I say, that's estafa. That's actually malversation. You get paid for 8 hours, and you get the money, then you just stay there for 2 to 3 hours. Maybe by the next... But I'm trying to look for a forum to sort this out before sa next SONA. Because I will reforms. I want the police to start. And limit yung regulasyon. Gusto ko tanggalin yung regulasyon. Basta bayad ka lang sa akin, BIR, okay yan, kasama ko sa dormitory. Dulay is from Baguio. He's good. Paildon is, how is his honey? Also good? Well, Paildon is not really a lawyer. He has to grapple his way sa trabaho niya. But nag-usap naman kami, by tingin ko, by and large, medyo okay tayo. As long as corruption will stop and the money utilized really for which it was appropriated, spent, parang tataas tayo. Sana just give me the good news was it the other night? And we're good sa ating credit rating and we're not doing bad actually. Okay tayo. So, thank you to Sunny. Talagang ito yung expert sa pera, palimbasa, may-ari ng hotel. Now I know, all you have to do to get rich actually in this world is to be an orator. Siya yung nanalo ng Voice of Democracy during our time, national. Kaya no wonder he got his pockets full of money. Kami naman mga 75. Kaya nga, that is a joke actually. It's really true. Tugade is bright. He's a billionaire. Bilyonaryo yan. And was our valedictorian sa San Beda. Vit Aguirre cum laude. Rudy Salilima sa IT, sa cum laude yan. Sa klase namin. Si Bambit Mendoza, yung Justice ng Supreme Court. But dalawa yan sila, magka-classmate, tapos magka-brad, but different journeys sa destiny namin. One was appointed by Noynoy, the other one was appointed by Arroyo. Pero okay yung klase namin. Puro bright talaga yan. Of course, Pernia is a professor emeritus. Then you have Briones. She's really very bright. Tigualo, ex-convict. Ayaw niya patawag ex-convict. Ex-convict yan. Tigualo, si Mariano, Lisa Masa. Puro nakulong yan ng Marcelo. Kaya ko dyan mga ex-convict. Ibasco. Maraming priso dyan. But I said, it's a good sounding board. We get to hear from the left, from the right. Kung ano lang yung tama, yun. It's not really coming from the right or from the left, but we decide what is really to the best interest of the Filipino people. That's lang, Ako nga sabi ko, pati na sa lahat, wag lang bayan. Tayo. I can lean back, maybe grant concessions if it's possible legal. Pero kung if it's a matter of an issue involving the welfare, the interest of my country, hindi talaga tayo makaintindihan. No way ako na bibitaw dyan. If it's really to preserve the Filipino, then I am sorry. Talagang yun na yan. So, yun wala pa naman akong history. But I will be more exacting. It's the only way. At saka ayaw ko sanang magmura. Pero alam mo, itong tao, para pag hindi mo pinutang ina. Kaya ako, binuksan ko yung 8888 sa PTB4. If you have some, misgivings, write it out. Kung walang dyan. Walang libel dyan. Akin yan eh. It's the publication. So the publication is mine. It's PTB4. When you text, hindi naman, it becomes a libel when it is published. So ang mauna dyan ako. But, sabi mo dyan, director na milking us of, diretsuhan mo para tapos tawagan ko. Wala akong pasensya wala akong second chance. Zero tolerance talaga ako. Sinabi ko sa lahat yan. Kaya sabi ko sa mga taga-gobyerno, pasensyahan talaga tayo. Telling you, wala akong magdadalawang isip niyan. basta corruption. Kasi po, magkababata man tayo. Wala talagang pahinga ang Pilipino sa corruption. There has never been really a respite, even for a while. Administration after administration after administration. Either it's in tax deduction, allowances and everything. Kaya sabi nila ako, I'm not trying to offend anybody. There will be no special favors. Lalo na sa mga mayaman. Hindi talaga ako bibigay yan. Maybe for the small guy, kung sabihin mo lang na, kaya yung mga, kayo nakalahat abroad. Kita mo yung customs. Tayo, mga mayor, lusot, sa saludo pa yung mga yawa na yan. Pagdating doon sa yung mga biyahira, ilang bilis lang man yan. Tapos pahirapan, lagay sa kanto. If they're in the corner, not moving, it's money. Kasi wala namang nasabi na huli. Kaya dito sabi ko, ito ang mensahe sana na gusto ko, pati sa simbahan. You tell the faithful to be assertive ang Pilipino. They must insist on the rights. Kaya sabi ko sa customs, pag may open yung luggage mo, tapos he begins to pick up something there for himself, putang ina, sampalin mo. Create a scene because I will know. Because it would get the attention of everybody. Marami namang ano dyan. So yung, madali lang man mag-text. Kaya nag-away, naging skandalo kasi paano kinukuha yung... Sabi ko, gusto ninyo sa pera, putang ina doon kayo sa cargo. Yung billion yun doon. Huwag yung galing sa... Bakit mo pakialaman yung... Dahil galing sa... alam mo, ang Pilipino, lalo ng medyo yung middle class, pagpunta ng Hong Kong, magbili ng mga damit. Yung papanggamit man, 2 o 3 luggages. Yung mga returning kawawa naman, may dala-dala pa sila para sa pamilya nila. Tapos kaltas. Kaya minsan dyan may gusto akong sipain, mayor ako noon. Meron siyang telebisyon na maliit. Gamit na God. Nagamit na niya, binalot lang niya ng plastic kasi dalhin sa... Pinaghirapan pa nung, sabi ko, alam mo, Adri, magkalang mga Mayor Duterte ako. Putang ina mo, sipain kita dito ngayon, putang ina ka. Bakit? Bakit mo pinalusot yun? Ilan ang pinalusot ninyo dito kanina? Sige daw. At saka yung, wag na lang ako, not so much, wag na lang yung, ayaw ko sa, I do not really want to quarrel with the church. But ito lang sabihin ko sa inyo, even Sunny, even Gary, how long did it take you to earn your first million? Sige daw. How long did you were you able to acquire even the comforts of life? How many years? Putang ina itong durugista. He goes into it overnight. He's a billionaire. Not only that, he corrupts the people, corrupt the government. Ang ayaw ko because they create slaves in my country. Diyan ako galit. Kagaya rin ako galit dyan sa Middle East na basta rape dito, rape doon. Kaya yan kasi ang nangyari. Totoo lang sabihin ko sa inyo, pumunta ako ng Saudi Arabia because itong dalawang taga-Turil were caught giving groceries. So the mayor kept, yung deputy mayor doon kept coming back, asking for my help. One day, dinala nila sa so umiyak yung nanay, umupo dyan sa gate ng... So I decided, sabi ko, puntahan ko sa Saudi. So niyaya ko si Dilanggaling, sa Lupudin. So sumahan ninyo ako, yung mga moro na legislators. dati nakausap namin si Fad, but he was off his rockers a little bit. Di na masyado. But he was able to make something out of my pleadings. So, binalabas. Pero sabi nung advisor, maybe you'd want to talk to your counterparts sa parliament nila. Yung parang security, in charge with security. Sabi niya, "I have something to say to you." Dipunta ako. Sabi niya, alam mo, Congressman, ang Arab culture, hindi Muslim ha, hindi Muslim, Arab culture. Especially yung mga medyo ignorante pa. Kung baga sa Riyadh, hindi city, hindi masyado yan. Pero kung na-assign ka parang Kalinan, Mungkayo, Nabunturan, I mean, whether you are bought from the slave markets of Africa and the Middle East, or you are paid as a helper, kasali na dyan ang paggamit ng babae. Ayaw kong sabihin yan publicly because lahat ng mga lalaking nandito na iwan, naturiri. Makaisip niya, kung sabihin mo yan, isip niya araw-araw ginagamit yung asawa niya. So, he resorts to forget inom or drugs. Ang ayaw ko rin dyan, kasi yung isa nasa Qatar, ang asawa, yung isa naman nasa ng ibang magkahiwalay pa. And they work their ass to death. Pagkamatay ng trabaho, remit the money, nila na nag-aral yung anak nila. Alam mo, 1/3 ng mga anak ng OFW, anak ka ng puta, drugs. So what happens now to this sacrifice? Yung nanay hinindot pa doon, magtrabaho pa, magbigay ng sweldo, tapos ganon ang gawin mo. Kaya iyan ang galit ko. Never mind about yung wag na in this case. That's my moral. I will bring it to my grave yung. But may rage ako. Kaya, wag ka talagang pag sinabi kong wag. Bakit dito sa Davao? Mayroon. In trickles, at kuprangkahan ko kayo, yung nangyari dyan sa Turil. There were 13 of them actually. Yung dilatad ko doon, but 6 lang. Yung iba tinapon ko lang. Puta, imagine kapag dating namin doon, kagaya ng sa San Juan, 1 tonelada, kung ako ang nandoon, hindi ko ipahuli yun. Dalhin ko sa likod doon sa apartment, lagyan ko ng sterilizer, pagbabarilin ko. Totoo. Gawin nila pa, mag-1 tonelada, pag inabutan ka, talagang papatayin kita. I don't give. Wala akong dyan. Galit talaga ako. Nakita mo naman ang sakripisyo ng Pilipino tapos. Kaya ako stricto. Kaya ako, ang number 1 oppressor sa Pilipino, actually, ang gobyerno. It's not the gobyerno. Lahat na kung anong abuso dyan. Kaya dapat sabihin ang tao, ito ang iyong karapatan. Insist on it, die for it. Because someday it will liberate you. Kung ang Pilipino lang talaga mag-insist na, pagdating ng BIR, the first to whip of sumbong ka agad. O kaya sisigaw ka. Bastusin mo. Tignan mo, pag binama mo yan, walang gagong magdemanda. So sige, punta tayo sa pulis. Sabihin ko, hiningian mo ako. Ang akin is just pay the correct taxes para ma-happy si Dominguez, magkontento, because I have to, but you can be very sure, ang inuna ko dito yung look at the budget. It's agriculture, education, tapos skills training, small and medium scale industries. Wala, sabi ko, unahin natin dito sa baba. It's not, I do not know if you believe in my sincerity. Some say it's just a pretended sentiment. Whatever. Politiko yan, gano'n lang. Never mind about what I feel. Just do what I want for my countrymen. Hindi na ako babalik dito. It's 6 years straight. Then I go to hell or heaven. Depende na yan sa how I talk to God. Di naman nila. Kasi daw kulungog ako kay I talk to God sa aeroplano. Di ganito na lang, baliktarin ko. Kung totoo, baliktarin ko. Kung ang Diyos ngayon ang nagkipag-usap sa akin, anong gawin ninyo? Sabihin nyo, si God, medyo may sira rin ulo. Wala, libang ka. After a long haul, galing Laos, you ask me a stupid question. Have you resolved to stop throwing out epithets and curses? Stupid. O Rod, mabuhay ang PNP. So that is all for tonight. I'm still waiting for the arrival of Tamayo. But hamunin ko kayo. Kaya po tayo, Rodin, nag-umpisa na. Mag-ubos tayo ng tag-2 boteng whiskey, compliment sana. Pero ubusin natin, ha? Per table. Wala na. Yan lang ang survivor.